The gang's all here, as they say. Well, as Niantic and SpongeBob say. And it's good news for the next Community Day, which is actually 2 days, and we'll go ahead and break down what they're talking about right now. So we'll first just mention that from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., there will be things happening in your game that are focused around all of the Pokemon that have appeared in Community Days since they started doing them in January of 2018. Remember when the first one was for Pikachu, where it could learn Surf if you caught it on that day? Here's a list of all of the Pokemon from 2019, and if you need a reminder for 2018, here is that list as well. No particular order. So some great news is that you can evolve each of these Pokemon within the time frame of the whole Community Days events, starting at 9 a.m. on Saturday, your local time, all the way through to 9 p.m. your local time on Sunday. So this is absolutely a chance to start right now on catching any of the featured Pokemon from 2018 and 19's Community Days. Evolve them during that time to get the exclusive moves from their respective days. Now, just to break some of this down even more, the spawns will be increased for Community Day Pokemon of 2019 only from 9 a.m. on Saturday, December 14th until 9 p.m., and then the same for Sunday the 15th, same times. But definitely note that eggs and raids will be the key for getting more of those past Pokemon from 2018, and even some of the 2019 cast as well. And these methods, raids and egg hatching, are obviously good for getting the featured Pokemon at higher IVs as well, typically. And here's what I really want to stress that you should try to play, the most important. The normal 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Community Day hours, your local time on both of those days, that is when you really should get out there if you can't play at any other time, because last year, it was a Community Day weekend kind of thing that started on the Friday, but that Saturday in 2018 of the weekend was incredible. Things spawned even more regularly than they already were of the past featured Pokemon, but the shinies, they were absolutely insane, man. I must have gotten one like every 5 minutes or better, it felt like at times, and it was perfectly varied and balanced, like some were Dratini, Pikachu, Bulbasaur's, just whatever. So those 3-hour windows are kind of a must. And here's how it's gonna work. On Saturday this year, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. your local time, they're gonna have half of the roster of 2019 appearing even more frequently, and I can basically almost guarantee you that the shiny rates will be crazy. So here's the roster for that day on screen. And then to get the other half, so then on Sunday, same 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. local time, the other half of that 2019 roster will be in effect with shinies and frequent spawns. So here's Sunday's roster on screen right now. Again, those are the major times to play, and actually, the last thing to mention for these 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. time frames is that all of the perks will be active, but they're just going to be double instead of 3 times. So double the catch Stardust, double the catch XP, and 1/2 on egg hatching distance. Again, those perks are just active during the 11 to 2 on both Saturday and Sunday. All in all, this will be absolutely huge if you missed any Community Days up until now, or if you wanted to try and play catch up on one that maybe that you didn't catch so many shinies on, or didn't get super good IVs for, etc. It will be absolutely fantastic, and I will actually be streaming at least the Saturday one, but maybe the Sunday one too. So feel free to check those out here on the channel and subscribe now. I'm in the Central Time Zone if you're going to be looking for that. I think I'm most specifically looking for more Totodile shinies since I didn't really get to play a good hour and a half of that Community Day. But for moveset, I'd say really they're all good, but by far, if you don't have a Metagross with Meteor Mash, please raid for Beldum, because it's not going to hatch in eggs. But seriously, evolve your Metagross in that window, because that was a huge move for Community Days back in 2018. I mean, really, again, all of the moves are great for the most part, some better than others, I guess. Great additions to their respective Pokemon, so just get out there and fill in the gaps in your box, and I'll catch you on the next vid. Best of luck, shiny luck to everybody, and thanks for viewing.